Hi and welcome to this Autoemotional presentation for a fab little VW Passat. This is of course the workhorse and again a benchmark standard in the executive saloon and family car section. The Passat has been with us for some time now. It's a rather popular sight here in the UAE. The 2-litre FSi engine as found in this particular car, one of the best engines coming from the VW stables, frugal yet also potent when you put your foot down. This particular car, as you can see, is presented in a sky blue metallic and looking all the better for it, with some really nice characterful upgrades, of course trademark now of the Autoemotional look and feel. As you can see, you've got the front grille, which is presented in a gloss black, making the front of the car look lower in profile, as well as the black fog light surrounds. Those are factory items. The indicator units that you can see within the front fog light surrounds just above it as well have had a light tint on there, so it does blend into the car body and makes for a rather nice distinctive look as well. And the clear headlights and fog lights have had upgraded bulbs put in them, so we'll demonstrate for those for you to show what sort of an impact they make even in the daytime light, letting you know that at the evening time those light clusters really do glow and set the car off. Now we've chosen to upgrade this to a R-line vehicle as it seems to really look the part, especially with that front slight rake to the vehicle. As you can see, again, another trademark look of the Autoemotional car family now are the gloss black wheels, the red calipers and the front grills as aforementioned, and tyres in absolutely brilliant condition. This car really does look the part and stand head and shoulders above its other Passat counterparts, especially in this lovely sky blue metallic colour. It does give it lots of character when compared to the other cars out there. Light tints all the way around have just been done. Those are of course all legal, the car having no issues passing its RTA test, but we'll do exactly the same again for its lucky new owner. From every angle then, a rather distinctive looking vehicle. On the rear you've got that lower black valance with the twin exhaust pipes on that one side of the vehicle, letting you know that this 2-litre FSi engine is in good condition and does put out a bit of grunt considering what the car is. Don't be fooled by its rather subdued looks. It does go once you put your foot down on it. The VW badge on the rear as well, getting the gloss black treatment, as well as that black lip spoiler, which does make for, again, another characterful line to this car. The cherry red and clear white tail lights, nice distinctive look there, and characterized again by the Autoemotional look. This is car number 379, of course, so you can follow it on our forthcoming website, and the R badge there as well. Lovely way to open the boot there. You just click the VW ring in, and of course, being a VW, it's a very practical car. You've got your warning triangle there as well. A huge boot capacity with a 60/40 folding seats. All the lights have been upgraded on this, including even the boot light, tail light, reversing light, number plate lights, cabin lights, fog lights, headlights, side lights, absolutely everything. This car really does glow in the evening time. Another lovely practical touch is you can just keep your floor mat just hooked up there so you can access. Got a set of cover mats and some basic tools and jumper cables so you can help any other stranded motorists out. This is a uber reliable vehicle. Again, remember, this is of course not only a VW but also an Autoemotional car, so we pride ourselves in making sure everything starts, stops and goes as you would. Lovely room capacity in these vehicles. This is of course a true family car and therefore has a huge abundance of space in it as well. Safety, of course, number one priority for VW. Airbags for the front passenger and driver, and again that light grey interior, needing a bit of a valet, we're not afraid to admit, but bar that, the car is in fantastic order. You have a set of these new style VW keys, which you simply pop in. All the lights come in as necessary and the car starts on the button. Now, we normally start with the air conditioning slightly later on, but we're going to crank it up here so that we don't have any issues with the, believe it or not, the camera switching off. It's so hot outside that the camera actually does switch off sometimes when the battery gets hot. Remarkable facts when you only find out living here in the UAE. So again, lots of gadgets and gizmos to go through. You can remotely central lock the car's doors off the driver's buttons there. Again, electric windows up front, and the car's being valeted, so we don't want watermarks for its potential new owner, letting you know that all the electrics work perfectly, and also giving you a level of the tint, and that's auto up and down as well. You've also got electric mirrors, that being the drivers and that being the passengers. Headlight switch, including your front fog lights as well, so we'll keep those on for you just so that we can show you the illumination. You've also got the electronic parking facility here on this particular car, so a very nice touch, as well as the cruise control, fully operational of course, so making those trips up and down Sheikh Zayed Road down to Abu Dhabi or any of the other Emirates here in the wonderful UAE, a thing of leisure. Power steering of course, airbags, and as mentioned, those two new style keys. As you can see, the car has 176,000 kilometers on the clock, all very well under its belt, and I'm sure another 176,000 to go. Brilliant, brilliant car. Bags of room and bags of character as well. And again, as mentioned, lots of upgrades, including even, as you can see there, the LEDs, a cavernous glove box as well. So you also have the cooling facility in there. A bit hard to see, but you can switch that on to get the air con coming through into the glove box, keeping your water cold. Your VW service manual and book is in there as well. Lovely little touch. You can as well turn off the airbag if required. Beautiful, beautiful gearbox on this thing, silky smooth. So not only do you have the normal driving mode, but you also have the sports facility and the Triptronic, so you can drive the car as a semi-manual vehicle to get that power from that 2-litre FSI down as well. And you can turn the ESP electronic stability program off as well if you do want to get the rear end out. But to be honest, it's a very serene car to drive. I'm not really sure why you would. Auto hold on the electronic handbrake as well, so a nice touch there. So if you're ever on a hill, it will just grab onto the handbrake for you and let you know that there's a bit more security in the vehicle. Parking sensors that can be switched on and off, and those are factory as well. And again, the AC, you can't feel it, but you certainly can hear it coming through loud and clear and nice and cool as well. Now this has a upgraded system which has a lot of functionality. There of course you can see the radio. You've also got the navigation, which will demonstrate of course the radio. You also have the Bluetooth on there as well, and the DVD. Touch that, make sure my finger's hitting the right thing. Different media, SD, you can upgrade it to a TV as well, and DVR facilities too. AV in, you've also got Explorer where you can hook up your phone and use this on the internet as well. Lots of games there as well, which is a rather handy thing when you're stuck in traffic and you just want to waste a bit of time. Calculator and so on and so forth. And another lovely touch here is the car info. If I select that, it will let you know lots of information on the car, your revs per minute, the speed at which you're traveling, the mileage of the vehicle, if the trunk is closed, the seatbelt is open or closed, how much fuel is left in the tank, the outside temperature, the battery voltage, and if your water is okay as well. And as well as that, if I do open a door, it will let me know to open the door and to close my seatbelt. It realizes that my seatbelt's off. A really, really handy facility here. And of course, the navigation that's on the vehicle, I go Primo My Way, which is like the latest software. It's upgradable, free for life. Remember that Autoemotional now has a sister company, Audio Direct, and we also do all upgrades for vehicles. So if you do have a VW, we can supply you with the system as well. And not only all those features as aforementioned, you've also got the reversing camera on there as well. So we're going to wrap up rather quickly in case we jump out and again the heat gets the better of the camera, but just to demonstrate those headlights, as we mentioned, the xenon lights, including the side lights, fog lights and headlights coming through there. So we look forward to any inquiries that you may have, ladies and gentlemen, and once again thank you for taking your time to watch a presentation by us guys here, your automotive family, Autoemotional.